Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to another video. This is a reaction to the most recognizable song each year of the past 100 years, 2023 version. Yeah, I've not done a music reaction for ages. I don't think I've done music reactions for like over a year at least. And I've done reactions to the channel before of like the best songs of each decade or the best songs for each month of a decade. And they were really fun to do. It's interesting to see sort of how music does evolve over time. But I saw this, I hadn't reacted to this, and I was like, yeah, I could do a bit of this, man. I do like going through like the eras of music. 100 years ago, I mean, we're starting in, this is 2023, so the 1923s then. The music back then would be so different to what we're used to now. But then 50 years back, it's so different. 40, 30, like, it just constantly changes. But, yeah, I don't know if this is like, it says most recognizable song, but he's done a few videos like this, so I think overall, like, there's many recognizable songs from each year, right? So he just probably changes the song each time. But I'm here for it, man. I love this sort of stuff. So yeah, we're going to check this out. Hopefully going to enjoy. And I guess by the end of this video, tell me which year is your favorite, or rank like your top 5 years in the comments. And then, yeah, we can see what sort of areas you grew up in, or what areas you prefer. Yeah, and say what area you grew up in as well. So maybe you actually prefer different areas to what you grew up in, or yeah, vice versa. So yeah, we're going to check this out and see what music is here. I am intrigued. It's the first probably 20 years, or even 30, 40 years, I probably won't know. So there's no singing at all.
Horses, horses, crazy over horses, 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 goofy over horses, 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 she's a little wild.
Where happy am I, blue heaven.
The flowers and trees, the birds and
Making
bees
whoopee.
are making whoopee.
Oh, this is the classic. So this is the original version of this, because there's also another version of this that's probably like 60 years later or something. This song creeps me out, by the way. That song creeps me out. I think the version that was in like the 80s or 90s or whenever it was made, that one creeps me the hell out.
When you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where Harlem lit? Putting on the Ritz. She was the roughest, toughest frail. Minnie had a heart as big as a whale.
This is live though, damn. I guess it's all live at this point, isn't it?
Mean a thing if you ain't got that swing.
All I do is pray the Lord above will let me walk in the sun once more.
It's just the thought of you, the very thought of you, my love.
The present requested this evening is formal. Top hat, white tie, and tails. Nothing now could take
This is such an Oliver Twist ass song. Bro, this actually sounds like it would be an Oliver Twist.
the wind out of my sails.
And he's from heaven.
Bing Crosby. Okay, I thought that was Bill Crosby for a second. I was confused.
You'll find your fortune falling.
This is the first one that I actually fully know. No, sorry, the second one I actually fully know. This is like played in like films and stuff, right? This song. Sing, sing, sing.
Woe is me, got to put my cheaters on. Creepers, creepers, where'd you get those creepers?
Somewhere
Yeah.
over the rainbow,
Ever star.
Frank Sinatra. Tom Dorsey and the Tide
he's the
Peppers.
boogie woogie bugle boy of Company B. He was a boogie woogie bugle boy of Company B.
I guess you played the dog game o'er and o'er.
What genre is all of this music so far?
$1 million or more.
Clang, clang, clang went the trolley. Ding, ding, ding.
Seeing colour on these ones is so creepy to me, because obviously you can tell, I think the colour's obviously just added, right? Unless they just had, no they didn't. I don't think it was not possible to have colour at this point. It's so creepy because the colour looks like you can sort of tell it's added. Or at least I think that's the case. Or maybe the cameras just pick it up different. It sort of looks a bit like AI now, look at it.
Went the bell.
Sing, sing, sing when my heart strings.
This land is your land, and this land is my land.
Maybe it's like a film or something.
From the California to the New York Island.
Give me 5
Frank
minutes
Sinatra.
more, only 5 minutes more.
Une maladie choisirait pour la vie.
What language is this? I'm gonna say Italian.
Where I keep on wearing those frills and flowers and buttons and bows, rings and things and buttons and bows.
Why does this look so much newer than the 1949? Bro, this looks like it was filmed at least like in the 2000s, like the early 2000s.
When you find your true love.
Is this actually how the cameras were back then, or is this maybe like a remade video?
Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll see you in my dreams.
Unforgettable.
He's just all about the voice, man.
Though near or far.
Damn.
Singing
Classic.
in the rain, just singing in the rain. When the moon hits your eye
Yep,
like a
classic.
big pizza pie, that's amore.
I can't get over how old this song is, man. Like I feel like I grew up with this song somewhat. Like I used to always hear this song, just I don't know where I'd hear it, but yeah, it's like nearly 46, 70 years old. It is 70 years old. Crazy. Tutti Fruities, this on as well. Yeah, it's the start of Elvis. Is he just gonna dominate now? I've reacted to this on my Patreon actually. I am baffled by how the video for this, like, I think maybe my perception of time is just a bit messed up then, because the video for this seems so ahead of its time. Like 1957. I don't feel like I feel like when MTV became a thing and all that, maybe they focused more on like videos. But like before, when would music videos actually be seen? Who would see these music videos? I don't really understand how it would work. Like, would they be in like shops and stuff that people would see it, or would they be like played at the cinema or at the theater? Like, when would people see these music videos? Because there wasn't music channels, was there? I mean, I'm not too sure. I don't know this one. I don't. This might be an all-time, like the all-time tune. I can't even lie. What a song! That just transcends time. I mean, all of them do, to be fair, but that one is just classic.
He did the monster man.
He's scaring me. He looks like a demon.
It was a graveyard smash.
Okay, the Beatles. This song creeps me out as well. It really does. I mean, they're talented, but it's just a very creepy aura to this song. I've come to talk with you again. The Rolling Stones.
Then I saw her face. Now I'm a believer.
Classic. This always just reminds me of like Shrek or something.
Myself, what a wonderful world.
Look at his smile. Classic. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so this is the Beatles era. Oh, the Beatles again. They actually went into the 70s. I mean, I don't know when they were around, but I knew the 60s was like when they like popped off, but they were in the 70s too, so they had like back to back to back. This is a tune, man. Oh, come on. That's sad. Okay, we're now getting to stuff that I feel like I would have heard a bit more growing up because of my dad. What is like the greatest decade for music? Because you can all say like they all like realistically each decade then sort of formulated the decade after, right? Like it sort of set the path for it. But what for you is the best decade of music? I'm not gonna lie. I think so far, I mean, it's maybe just because of how I recognise the music. I'm gonna probably say the 70s, but again, I'll probably then say the 80s and then the 90s and then the 2000s, right? But for you personally, what is your favourite decade of music? Oh, we've got some ABBA. I can't believe they're from the 70s. Like they were a long time. Like this is 50 years ago. Holy shit. This is an all-time classic as well, man. This is just so easy on the ears. I like this one. I don't know if this is one that, but I feel like this one was probably one that was probably overplayed a bit too much, for sure. But I don't give a damn, and I didn't grow up with this, so for me, this is this one. And what was the one I said before? From like 55. This and Stand By Me so far, my favourites. Actually, I've missed a few. There was another one I like this one. Okay, maybe not up there. Stairway to Heaven, definitely up there, and there's got to be like a Beatles one as well. This is just school disco vibes. Yeah, I've reacted to this on my Patreon as well. Creepy ass video though, isn't it? Yep. Yeah, I'm knowing all of these songs now. I don't think from now till current day I'm not gonna know some of these. I feel like I'm gonna say I'm gonna know 95% of them, so maybe like one or two I won't know. Actually, I'm gonna know all of them, guaranteed. Yeah, this is like an all-timer as well. You can tell MJ, like in terms of the sounds and stuff, he is just such a change from all these other like the music before. Like I feel like they changed from like you had like Elvis, who was like the first one who sounded like his own sort of way, and then it was like the Beatles. You got a bit more like rock and roll, and now it's like it was like that for a long time, a bit more heavy, a bit poppy here and there. But I feel like Michael Jackson, he just sounds completely different to all of these as well. So this is like maybe like the change. Yeah, I guess the change of like the most popular types of music. That's this trumpet. God damn. This video always blows my mind, by the way. Wait, was this song like? I guess this song before was never a meme, right? And then it just became a meme with like the internet era. This song drives me crazy. It's obviously good, but it's just so like well overplayed or well listened to. Listen to that guitar. Yep. I actually don't know this. I've probably seen it before, but I don't know much of Madonna, to be honest. I maybe know some of her like music in the 2000s, but it's actually crazy that she goes back this far because she still makes music now, right? I don't know this. Again, this is a completely different sound again. This might be one of the most listened to songs ever, I've got to say. I mean, I've never really listened to this much, but for sure, this is going to be like top 10 most listened to songs. That is a crazy voice. Yeah, this is a tune. I said hey. I love this song. 94. Yeah. Time is mad. I would have assumed this was like, honestly, like early 2000s. Like, I mean, it's not much of a difference, but again, school disco vibes. Spice Girls 96. Hey, look at this video.
If you wanna be my lover, you gotta get with my
Was this song big before Titanic, or was this like, did this come out with the film? This video is mental. Isn't she like 16 here? Crazy shit. It's a tune though. It's a tune. Shrek ass music. Shrek ass music. This is a mad video, isn't it? Yeah, we got tunes after tunes now. I feel like maybe the 90s was good. I can't lie, each decade from like the 70s onwards, that's like all music that I've heard pretty much, so I'm a lot more used to it.
The moment you own it, you better never let it go. You only get one shot, do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. You gotta be so crazy, baby.
I never really, I can't lie, I've not really ever listened to Beyonce and like liked her music. There's a lot of like female musicians from this era that I just feel like I love their song. I grew up with their songs and I like them because of that. Obviously, I grew up with Beyonce. I don't really like her music. That's just me though. I might be a hater. Bit of Usher.
Yeah. On her 18th birthday, found out it wasn't his. Now I ain't saying she a gold digger.
Good old Kanye. Shakira. See, this is what I mean. She's someone that I'm like, I could listen to her music and like it, you know. Her music. And Rihanna too, to be fair. She's got bangers. How old was she? Wait, how old is Rihanna now? Because this is 2007. This is like 18 years ago. Wait, how do you spell Rihanna? Yeah. So she's 36. So she would have been 18. Holy shit, bro. She was 18 doing this song. God damn. Coldplay, man. This song doesn't do it for me, you know. Lady Gaga. How old is Lady Gaga? I'd say like similar age to Rihanna. Adele. 2010 as well. That's a surprise to me. Oh god. Brain rot era. I can't lie though, this song was, like, when I was 10 years old, this was popping off in my house. I was 10 when this came out, 9 or 10 anyway. Popping off in my house, man. Gangnam Style. Oh, mate. This was huge, man. Wop, Gangnam Style. Oh my god. All of this music is just so cringe now, but it's all music that I grew up with. Like, I was 10, 11, 12, 13, like around this age when all these songs are out. So this was like my jam. But people listening to this that may be a bit older will be like, oh, this shit is terrible. Wasn't a fan of this song. I can't lie. I don't really listen to Bruno Mars. I don't listen to him at all. She has got a mad voice, hasn't she? Good old Adele. This is such cringe music. I'm sorry. This was fucking huge, wasn't it? I swear this broke like loads of records in terms of like streams and stuff. Ariana. The Weeknd, I can't lie, I do like The Weeknd. This is BTS. I used to always just hear this like on like the radio, like in shops or whatever. This is BTS. God damn. I feel like these years could have had a better choice, especially like some of them, fair enough, but 2021, was this song that big? I mean, maybe it was. I just didn't listen to this song. This song, fucking everywhere as well. Good old Miley. I'm happy that Miley's actually now come back to making good music after like her little mental phase during like the mid 2010s or whatever, the early 2010s. Like Wrecking Ball and stuff. Well, there we go. This is some good fun. I do feel like we had like a peak and then it just sort of dropped off a little. Like, yeah, for sure it did drop off, especially in terms of the most recognisable songs. I feel like music in general is still very good, but in terms of like some of the most listened to songs, it's all just, for me, a lot of it's just it's very meh. Easy on the ears, but nothing like that special, if that makes sense. Like, you wouldn't hear like this song, for example. This sounds good, right? It just seems very typical. Or this as well. It's just very like, it's just easy on the ears, but I wouldn't choose to listen to it. Let's just go back to a random time. Like, come on, obviously it's easy on the ears as well, but there's actually like, it just feels unique in its own way. But maybe this is because I didn't grow up with this and I grew up with this sort of music. I don't know. But hey, always good fun to react to it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. How much do you remember? Horses, horses, horses. It's crazy how much of the old ones are covered or sampled. It is mad, isn't it? Like, there's a lot of songs that I'll hear now that I didn't know were like they're like sampled versions of originals. We've really been listening to 100-year-old songs. It is crazy, but yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this reaction, and until next time, like, subscribe, and peace.